Well, howdy folks, this is Travis of Elston Equine Solutions, partnered with the Clopton Cow Company, and we had a question out of Kansas, a true friend out there, and a cowboy that's heading up to Montana, and we wish him the best of luck. He wanted to know a little bit, old Lane, he wanted to know a little bit about packing. He's going to be packing salt blocks, minerals, so forth. So I figured I'd talk a little bit about tying latigos and progress with the series. So I'm going to put a little hold on the Mecates because I had this question from a friend. So we're going to start concentrating on a little bit of packing. Okay. So the first thing I want to talk about is there's two different types of pack systems out there. One of them being a Decker pack saddle, which is on this horse right now. And Decker pack saddle only has one single cinch, as you can see here. Most pack cinches have a small ring on them that you don't tie to with the latigo, otherwise known as a tie strap. Designed for lashings, different type of lashings, that's what you tie onto. So what I want to talk about specifically on this Decker pack saddle is how to tie the latigo. You don't tie it traditionally with a cinch tie. What you do is you cinch the tie strap up. You bring the bitter end right through like you normally would on a cinch tie. Nice and easy. Now you'll see I got the hide side, the smooth side up. The flesh side is facing up towards me. Okay, so I want to point that out. What I like to do is take my hand and I take the smooth side, wrap around my hand like this. And then I grab my working end or the bitter end of the tie strap, go right through the ring and pull it back through. Okay, so what I should have facing me is the smooth side of the strap with the smooth side here and a rough out here. What I do is create a bite, come through the bite I just made, and when I draw it down tight, it'll create a fastener. Okay, now I'm going to adjust slowly up on this. I didn't draw this tight yet. And now what I can do is just adjust everything. Now you'll see my thumbs down here because I'm making sure that none of this goes away. And it creates nothing but tightness right there. And when I fasten it down, you'll see I have a locking collar and I got my loop here. Okay, now you're going to say, Travis, now why do you do it like this? Okay, well, this is a Decker traditional tie. And what it is, if your horse falls over, and it's a lot easier to be able to do a quick release from the side because you can move your equipment out of the way. You pull it, it just comes undone. Okay, it's real simple. It's easier to make flapjacks, as you can see, and it holds the load very nicely. So I'm going to do it one more time. So once again, I'm going to make sure that I have the smooth side of the tie strap go through. I'm going to take my hand behind the roughness, go right through, making sure I got the smooth side once again up towards me. That'll create a bite here. I create another bite, my right hand, where the bitter end is connected to. Pull it through the first one. And I just hold my thumb here because I don't want none of this stuff getting loose. And lock it down in place. Okay. And this is what I have. Now I got my loop here. Branches aren't going to hit it because once again I have a load going over top covering all this stuff. So traditionally what you have on a Decker pack saddle is if you have a tie strap on this side and a tie strap on the other side. I'm going to talk about a little bit reasons why when we talk about the Sawbuck pack system. So I just wanted to share this with you real quick, especially in lane, about how to tie it. Once again, the checkpoints are smooth side, one locket bar, tied up against the ring right here. Okay, I've never had it come undone. It come undone unintentionally, just intentionally when I pulled it. Okay, real easy system. Once again, try not to feed it through both rings. It's something you want to take a look at. And this tie strap is on the other side too. All right. Okay, we're going to move over to the Sawbuck system. We're going to show a different way over there now. Okay, folks, this is the Sawbuck packing system here. Like I said, there's two main types out there across the United States. There's a Decker pack system and a Sawbuck. Now this Sawbuck does have a half-breed pad on it, which you don't see that often. You might mainly see them on the Decker pack saddle. I do like the half-breeds onto Decker pack saddle though, because it protects the sides of the rib cage of the animal, the back with the cargo and everything. And so off the Decker pack system, I really like it being also on this Sawbuck system right here. So you'll see on here the difference on the Sawbuck packer system. There's actually two tie straps on the side. Okay, same thing if you got the right setup, you'll have these lashing rings on the cinch. Now what I like to do on these is I'll do it a little bit differently. I'm just going to tighten it up just like you normally would. I'm not going to tighten it up all the way yet because I want to start my tie ring. So I'm going to tie a traditional cinch knot, just like you know. Create my locking bar, come up through the ring. Then I'm going to take my bitter end and just go straight down through the locking bar, okay? Just like you're tying a necktie. And then I'll slowly adjust everything else up on the animal until it's into the right position. He tells me that's enough right now. I'll lock it down. Now the only difference is, that's where you're used to tying on horses. I'm going to take the bitter end and go straight back up and then lock it down. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. And you're going to say, well, Travis, why are you doing it like that? That makes no sense whatsoever why you'd have a quick release like that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm about ready to tell you the reason why here in a little bit. Okay. No different than normal cinch tie that you're familiar with. Run it back up. Quick release. Okay, now I'm going to put my quarter strap on. Can't forget that. Okay, so the reason I do this is if the animal gets in a wreck or something, or the horse is on its side because it fell down a hill, which does happen in packing. There's a whole bunch of different scenarios of a horse laying on its side, okay, or falling down, or they get tangled up in the brush or whatever. So it's a lot easier if you have these quick releases, okay, to go ahead and give them a pull. So I'm going to demonstrate that right now. Just have that hang. So I can just give it a quick pull, and it's a lot easier to find it than it would be trying to, and I'll demonstrate that right now. So you can see how easy that was a pull. Now just imagine I got cargo there. I'm trying to push this up. I got weight on it. I'm trying to get the knot up. I'm struggling. It's going to be a lot harder to unfeed all this, okay? When all I have to really do is just pull, I know where to start, and I'm rocking and rolling, okay? I could get this equipment off in a hurry to help out my animal, okay? Because we care about our animals. We want to make sure that we can get the stuff off without them getting hurt in a quick, orderly fashion. Okay. So that is why I have quick releases on here. Now, you could easily do a quick release this way on the back one, and nothing says you can't do the other tie on the front right here. Okay. Now you'll notice the rings are a little bit smaller here on this package system than the Decker. Okay, so it's a little bit harder, so you got to play with what type of knot to use on your front cinch. Okay. Now, one other thing I want to talk about is, remember, we talked, this is the near side latigos or tie straps. So if I go on around to the other side of the animal, okay, we're gonna have Beto turn the animal, have it face the other direction. You'll see there's latigos tied on this side too. Okay, you're gonna say, why do you have latigos on both sides? Okay, well, same scenario. Horse lands on the other side, and if you got billet straps, and I'll show you another pack saddle here we brought out for demonstration, you're gonna have to cut the billet straps off just to get the quick release off. Okay, so it's a lot easier just to pull your quick releases off and get your equipment off. If the horse has expired on the ground or just laying there, you're able to pop off this side. Second reason is you ran out of room tightening your pack saddle on this side. Now you can adjust the load. Or you're going down the pack trail up in the high country, your load starts sliding. Okay, you can come over here, it's off to the right. Now I can adjust everything here, and now my pack saddle slips to the right. Okay, so you're better off having tie strings on both sides of the pack saddle. And we'll go over to the other pack saddle and show you our demonstration of the billet straps. And you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. You're not able to use two methods of adjustment, or if the horse falls over, be able to get the pack saddle off without cutting it. So we're going to walk over there real quick. So you'll see this is traditional billet straps right here. As you see on a lot of horse saddles, back in the old times, in the old countries, 50s, 40s stuff, they always did billet straps on this side, okay, the off side. Now you got to remember, it's tied on the other sides, and it's impossible to pull up when it's tied on the other side. This animal's laying on the side in the dirt. You're going to have to cut through this to be able to get it off, okay? So I would not recommend having billet straps on both sides of your animal, all right? Now, something else is, this is cinch here. These two cinches are not pack cinches. They're just normal horse cinches that we put together for another demonstration of how to get it done. Now, I was always told that Kristen was telling me about this. She has a friend, and that's a professional packer in the forestry department. And he always says there's three types of packers. There's a redneck packer, there is the cowboy packer, and there's a professional packer, okay? Now, will this work in a pack or in a pinch? Absolutely, okay? But I would highly recommend that you get latigos on both sides and get your normal packing cinches, okay? So, Lane, I hope this helps you out. Hope you're doing good in Kansas there, buddy. And hope also, in addition to that, hope this helps out everybody else watching this channel. Two different ways of tying tie straps, two different pack systems, and also reasons why not to use billet straps, all right? Now you have the knowledge, you have the solution for whatever problem that arrives to you. Take care now. Adios.